I don't know why I developed an eating disorder, but I do wish, you know, sometimes I do wish there was a key reason why I did.
I could have probably been ill earlier on in life if there'd been more interest in diet when I was in my teens.
Anorexia nervosa are a very serious mental illness with the highest death rate of any psychiatric condition. We know that about 1 in 5 people with anorexia nervosa will develop a severe and enduring condition which is not amenable to treatment and from which many of those sufferers will die. I suspect there probably is an increase in anorexia nervosa, and in many ways it represents the flip side of the increase in obesity that we're seeing in young people.
I think when you get to sort of early teens, you realise the importance of being thin and how, you know, in the media there are a lot of thin people, and how, you know, bigger people tend to be bullied for being bigger.
Some people with anorexia nervosa have genes that seem almost programmed to respond to dieting in a very pathological way, so that whereas if I went on a diet I probably wouldn't be able to sustain it for very long, someone with a genetic predisposition to anorexia nervosa, it's like a switch is turned in their head and dieting becomes addictive and spirals out of control.
As I lost the weight, all of a sudden I was achieving something which I'd not done before.
To an outsider, I was coping fine with stress. I wasn't in tears over my exams. I wasn't working until like ridiculous hours in the night. And the anorexia was just my way of controlling my stress.
I think I did recognise an awful lot of my behaviour in Ali. In a lot of ways, it's uncomfortable because one doesn't want to recognise those things and recognise, well, actually, you know, as mature as I am, I've got the same problems and I have had the same problems. That's, you know, that's quite worrying.
There's quite a preoccupation with body shape and size in the media, and it sells, doesn't it? That's why people buy these magazines, because people want to read about it.
I think trash magazines are asking for trouble, really, because on the front they're saying, you know, how to lose a stone in a week, and then inside the magazine they're saying, you know, what sort of celebrities are too thin, and it's really confusing, and it's not fair for people who are trying to get a grip on what's too thin or what's too fat.
Any woman's magazine I pick up suggests that there's a miracle diet where I'm going to be able to drop a dress size by Christmas.
So the average model or actress has 18% body fat, and yet to have a normal female physiology you need 22%. So many young women feel at war with their bodies, at conflict with their bodies, and the body image beauty ideal to which they aspire is actually incompatible with a healthy body.
Had I gone any further, I would certainly have been dead. That every birthday I have, every Christmas I have, it's an absolute bonus because I so nearly wasn't here.